Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hey,
Yes. Welcome back. This is exciting. We haven't had a clearing on our channel for so long.
it's been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. This is Autumn, and
Hello.
she has so gracefully and beautifully um, agreed to let us put this on our channel.
Yep.
It's most people do not, and so we haven't had them to put on here. And so, Autumn, we really, really want to thank you for that. It really does help people to say yes, to say, okay, I'm going to have it on the channel. This is going to
Mhm.
help people,
Yeah.
and and thank you.
It really can give people permission to reach
That's
out.
what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It
And
really can.
the energy, it's very, whoo, I can see why you reached out. The energy, I am not someone who's typically at a loss for words. I do stumble over my words and that sort of thing. Sort of my channel runs real fast, but this is awful. Like I can't, like the words, I can almost see them flying by and I can't grab them.
Hmm.
Um, and oh, before we start, I do want to thank Megan, who also had her home cleared. She
Yes.
put it on our channel as well. And she's a friend of yours.
Yes.
And that's how Autumn came to us. So if
Hmm.
you want to watch that video from Megan, it was a fabulous video.
Hmm.
I'll put the link down below, but it was a voyeur in the bathroom and little tricksters in the bedroom. It was
Hmm.
about a year ago, and it's a very good video, a lot in there. So
Hmm. And
I
there's a follow-up to hers too, wasn't there? I think there was a
think
follow-up.
so. Oh, I don't. I'll put that link too. I
Yes, put
forgot
both
about that.
links. I think, yeah, pretty sure there was a follow-up.
Yes.
Um,
And we've
because
heard,
she had a really beautiful message
yes,
about what
yes,
not to do in your
yes,
house.
yes, yes. No, no ghost hunting in your home.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm,
So, and we've
mm-mm.
heard from her since, and everything is still going great. She's doing great. So it's really nice. So I'll put those
Is
links down.
great.
All right.
Okay. I
So,
think it's time for autumn, right?
yes, yes.
Autumn, will you please share with our audience why you reached out, what's going on, what's been happening?
I moved here a couple years ago, and I have recently noticed that the activity in here has gotten worse. I have a what I thought was a little girl in my front room, with brown hair, a little plaid skirt, and blacked out eyes that I had actually seen myself with my own eyes. So that's what made me a little scared.
Yeah.
Um, just a little bit. And as I had told you ladies before, I Fred Flintstoned it back to my bedroom because I was scared. Um, and then I also hear a couple of ladies outside my bedroom door. Sounds like they talk back and forth. Can't really tell what they say, but other than that, that's really why I got a hold of you, and because of Megan, we became really good friends. Just recently, actually. So, which is awesome.
Yes. She's wonderful. Hey,
She is.
She is.
Megan, I'm sure you're watching. Um,
All
okay.
right.
You,
Anything else you want to share about what's been happening or
I mean, other than my dog not having a good time here, and I feel like maybe part of what's going on in my house is because, she's being affected very badly, but
sure.
hopefully after this, that'll stop.
So, and it absolutely will. Well, I can't. If this is what's bothering him, then yes, it will. It'll be done.
hmm hmm
And I think, but I will say absolutely anyway.
She's
There's
bringing
nothing.
them to the
She is
table.
being affected. She is being affected. There was
Brain.
there was one thing that you had brought up. So we've had our consultation with Autumn.
Mhm.
So a week ago, I think it was a week, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
So
2 weeks.
one of the things that you brought up was there was a cold wind that went through like this cold wind that blew through your home.
Yes, it's in my front room, and it's actually where it stays, with or without an air conditioner.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sometimes when we have the consultation, clients will tell us things, but then since you've already got it out, sometimes then we just sort of, forget. And so I wanted
Kind
to
of forget
because
about
that
it
was,
because it's not
yeah,
brewing in there. It's like,
yes. And
what a
that was
relief.
good one. All right. And I do have
Mm.
some thoughts coming in already. I was able to sort of back off that nasty energy that was sort of fogging my brain. So that's good. Should we go ahead and start? Mari-Lyn, do you have something else to say? What do you want to talk about when we open space? Sorry, it's been a while since we've done this. I'm
It
forgetting what I'm
really
doing.
has. I just found myself leaning into, when you described the little girl again, I remember I got an instant hit during the consultation. Uh, excuse me. Um, and I just found myself being pulled into her. She's not a little girl. She's
Mm-mm.
absolutely not a little girl,
Right.
but that
Mm-mm.
energy is trying to pull me in of, that empathetic, compassionate, uh, codependent
Mm-hmm.
person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then when we opened space, Mari-Lyn, you did have someone come in.
Yes, I did.
And
I'm not quite sure how to describe it. Him, it was
male
not like
energy.
a man, but it was a male energy, definitely.
Mhm.
And it was not an earthbound spirit. Of that, I am quite certain. Hmm.
I'm sure we'll meet up with him again here today.
Yeah, he has since left my um, purview.
All right. Autumn, if you don't mind, go ahead and turn your camera around and then we'll go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Wherever you guys want me to go, you let me know, because this way is the room with the girl,
Okay.
and then this is my enclosed porch, and then the rest of my trailer goes that way.
I'd like you to stay just right there for a moment, actually.
Okay.
What am I looking at here? Um, this room feels like the sort of center of the activity for me. I mean, it's for you, but I get it as the center of the activity. Um, I'm going to say I think that where's that cold breeze? It comes from this room?
Comes from there.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't get beyond uh I can't get beyond it's not nausea, but it's nausea.
Okay.
Hmm.
There is a spinny feeling that I have
In this room.
in this room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fluctuating between there's not a portal. I know every ghost hunter on the planet says it's a portal. Those are very rare. However, I do think there's some sort of doorway or rift in the dimensions sort of through. I think that let's say it was a river. I'm gonna put it in these terms. If there, so there's like a river that runs through your home, and it's a river of energy. The deepest part of the river would be your living room.
Wonderful.
What do you think, Marilyn?
Yes. Yes.
I mean,
That
you
was
guys
the
are not wrong. You're not
that
wrong.
was the best descriptor to use.
Thank you, Spirit. Thanks, Fred. Actually,
Mhm.
um,
Because when you said rift, I'm like, no.
yeah,
Typically, when I see or feel a rift, it's vertical.
okay. This is not vertical.
This is
Yeah,
not. This
no.
is
It's
flat.
horizontal. It's like a river.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely think
Mm.
that's where you would feel the air sort of flowing that way. Uh, entities, anything in other dimensions can sort of ski through, skate through, swim through, sort of through it. I don't think a lot do that. I do think there's someone in your home, this male energy that keeps other things out.
Mm-hmm.
And he likes that control over this space, but he can sort of come in and out and go through. Um, yeah.
Mhm.
And then
A lot of anxiety in this room, if that helps too. I have anxiety very bad.
oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure
Sorry, Autumn. This
everybody
does
does.
not help that at all.
And
It's
no
going to,
wonder the dogs are miserable.
yes.
Yeah, there's actually one right there under my coffee table, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
Oh,
acting like she always does. The one that's affected the worst.
yeah.
Yeah.
Poor baby. Yeah, because there are two dogs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All
So
right. So any bit of anxiety, any sort of stress, oh, hi,
Hello,
sweetheart,
sweetheart.
is going to absolutely be amplified in this room. And it's not just going to be the feeling of stress, it's going to be the way it rolls through your head. You're going to sort of that doomsday, everything is going to be bad, or like it's going to take a little nugget of stress and blow that up to sort of like catastrophizing things. That would be what the term I'm looking for.
Yep.
So you're
Yep.
going to catastrophize. So
and
I'm going to assume that you and your fiance both do that. You catastrophize situations that don't need to be catastrophized. It's really
yes,
not that much, but it gets blown up.
yes. By him mostly, yes.
Okay, so it really
Absolutely.
affects him more than you.
Yes, it
Okay,
does. Very much so.
all right. Whew. Okay, Marilyn.
Whoa. Sorry.
You,
The odor. I don't get smells very
no,
often,
you
but
don't.
holy moly, this is not nice.
Oh, and I get more odor than you, and I'm not smelling it. So, oh shit, I take that back.
And now she does.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's bad. Ah, blah.
Woo! There
Yeah,
is
there's
nothing like an energetic
no,
stench.
no, and it's stench.
Wow. Okay.
It's sewer stench
Woo!
for me.
Yes, yes. My fiance and I are trying to figure out where that was coming from. This
Oh, so you get the,
happened.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yes,
Oh, so you get that stench, that smell too.
Woo!
yes,
Oh,
yes. And we
um,
both smell it. We both even went
okay.
under our trailer yesterday trying to find it.
Oh,
We
I'm
can't
sure.
find it.
You probably look at the dog and like, dude, what did you eat today? Yeah, but it's worse than that.
It's
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
yes, yes. That's
Um,
crazy that you
Wow.
say that because yes.
I think this guy, and you can, Marilyn, certainly tell me if I'm wrong. And this is more from, I think I'm getting this more just from experience as opposed to psychically reading it at the moment, but I think he uses that sort of just to keep people off balance, to even get you out of a room, to like he wants us to go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now I'm tuning into him. Now he's coming through. Yes. So I'm going to say,
Uh-huh.
yes, I'm right. He wanted to blow that stinker at us, and then so we would go, oh, and go away. But that's
Little
not
does he know, he doesn't know us at all.
no.
But yes, he wants to keep Autumn, you and your fiance, in this state of confusion,
Yeah.
of trying to solve problems that really don't exist.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. And really it's going to really affect moods and how you just mentally and emotionally stabilize. He wants to keep that just unstable and to, yeah. He's not a
Mhm.
nice dude. He's not, and
Mm-mm.
um, I'm going to say he was here prior to you moving there. I don't think he's new. I don't know if you've thought about it. Or actually, I think you did. You wondered if you had done something or if something had come, whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm going to say no, it was prior to you. It's gotten worse with you, however, I will say that much
Yes.
than prior. Yes, Marilyn, you're going to
I
disagree.
don't think he originated here. I think he has been through different places of the, the neighborhood
Yeah.
Oh,
complex.
yes.
You're not
Through that
wrong.
river, through that, he just he flows through it. And he
So
Oh, man, I just got dizzy.
just to give you guys a little bit of a background on who you're
yeah.
probably seeing,
Okay.
before this was a trailer park. This used to be a piece of land that had a trailer on it that had a gentleman and his two twin daughters. Um, he blew himself and both of his twin daughters up in a fire. He was messing with like their oil or whatever for their furnace,
Oh,
and
how
it
Oh,
blew up.
very
sad.
sad.
Um, and I do occasionally on those cameras right there see two twin girls walking down my road. They will walk right past my house, but yeah.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
could be who it may be.
Mm.
And that
Okay.
was a very, very long time ago, like 1910, 1920-ish.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, that pulls in some. I don't know. I can't say that it's him that's doing this. I don't think it was that man, but Marilyn will verify.
I
What?
don't think this is an earthy.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't think this is an earthbound spirit at all.
No, but I do think he's been around a long time. What?
He may have had some influence over that man.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, I think so. I agree. I agree with that. Well,
Bad news, dude.
he knows how to stress you out. He knows how to take a small stressor and blow that up and make it worse than it is. Any indications when we open, the way I was feeling when we first got on line, we'd
Mhm.
already opened space and I was kind of confused and I couldn't find my words. And that energy, and he could have totally drove that man nuts. Whatever he was trying to do, made him think whatever the problem was so much
Mhm.
worse and drove him nuts trying to find it. Kind of like you guys with the smell, same thing. And it could
Yeah.
have been something like that. The man that accidentally blew he and his daughters up, there could have been he could have had that nasty smell coming in and trying to figure out where the hell this is coming from. Maybe it's a gas leak, maybe it's a propane or whatever at the time
Oof.
he was using. and
My
blew them
house
up.
is bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's all speculation. I'm not getting a lot on that at the moment. That was not psychically read. That was
Yeah.
just,
And I'm not getting any specifics, but that feeling that this thing has been around long enough and his influence over this man.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready for her to move. Are you ready for her to go?
Yes.
And you can just straightforward is fine, Autumn, with me. Is that okay, Mari-Lyn?
Yep.
Okay.
Here's my other poochie, by the way.
Oh,
Hello.
safe in his own space there.
Yes, he has to be, because they fight with each other very
Ah,
badly. So, yes,
yes.
they
Well,
have to.
hopefully we'll help that situation some.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
And please do not mind my house. It is a mess at the moment because I've been sick.
Not looking. Ooh.
Uh, this is my laundry room.
Oof.
Yeah,
That the
that
energy
smell.
of is just like it runs right through there, that sort of river. Um, and I do want to say something. You had said something about your house. You've been sick. Yes, you have.
Yes.
And when we and most of our viewers actually too, they're not supposed to lean in, but they do anyway.
I
But
do.
we're really not looking at it like in 3D. We look at the energy, and so the whatever it looks like, yeah, I barely notice because I'm looking through the dimensions. Ah, what is this room?
This is my bedroom, and this is where I feel like I am watched when I'm sleeping, when I'm showering, when
Yeah.
I'm doing anything.
Oh,
I feel very watched in here, very much so.
my teeth hurt.
Yes.
Same
Um,
thing for you, Mari-Lyn? My
Yes.
my
this is where I had told you ladies, Mary had passed away up against this door here. She
okay.
had a heart attack.
Now was that the owner right previous you, like the owner right before you?
Um, it not before me. So my best friend used to live here.
Oh, that's right. You
Prior to her, she lived here.
okay.
Her mom or her daughter and her son-in-law live across the street from me.
Okay. And that's why she probably had that. I have Ouija board down here. Um your
That
your
was
friend was probably trying to
yeah,
contact this woman. Yeah. The
yeah.
Ouija board, the stuff that she did not was not helpful whatsoever with this energy.
It probably made it way worse
Yes.
in here, especially in my room. This was their room at that point in time. So I think a
Man,
lot of what happened in here happened in this room specifically.
wow. The
Yeah.
energy is
And then this is
duh.
my bathroom.
Okay. And yes, Mari-Lyn. Okay, he can't talk at the moment. Um, entities, earthies, just other beings love to center through, be in bathrooms, and that's just like always their special place. It's just
Yeah.
they're just and part of it is because it creeps the homeowner out. You're sort of stuck in there. There's nowhere to go. You're sort of within your own thoughts or whatever, and they can really creep you out.
Sorry, I had to walk out of there. I cough a
Yep.
lot when I'm in there.
You what?
Oh,
Oh, you cough a lot. Yeah.
yes, I cough a lot.
All right. Yeah. There's virtually no grids in there, too. So we'll.
There's what?
Okay, there are none. All right. Whew, okay.
Literal.
Go ahead and go down.
Yeah, let's
Let's get out
keep
of here.
going.
I'm so
Absolutely.
sorry. I don't know how you have lived that for as long as you have.
Mm-mm.
Well, I do
Yeah.
know. You get used to it. You do,
Yes.
and there's sort of a slow build
Yeah.
when
Yes.
it, and so yeah, I guess I do but woof.
This room and bathroom creep me out. Just so you
Whoo,
know.
yeah. Okay.
Oh God, I already feel sick to my belly. I have goosebumps.
You mean it gets worse back here?
Oh yes, very much so. In this room specifically is where I seen that little girl. I am terrified to come in here in the daytime and the nighttime.
Okay.
This is my craft room.
Okay.
So yeah, and my office that I work out of.
Whoo. I feel
And,
this differently back here.
and then this is the bathroom.
Okay.
And it's always dark in here. There we go.
All right.
It's just a little bathroom, but
Yeah. Um, yeah, the energy is very different back. It's equally, the movement is the same, the low vibration of it is the same, but it hits differently. Back here, it's more, I mean, I know I said my teeth hurt in the other room, but that had nothing to do with, that was more stomach, body. Ugh. Here feels more in my head, that type of spinning, like,
Fair to say it's almost dissociated in this room.
yes, great way to put that. I didn't know how to say,
Mm-hmm.
almost like you want to like put it, close one eye to sort of get the balance going, you know. You see people do that like this who are really drunk or whatever. They'll like, oh, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sure everyone out there knows what I'm trying to say. Just trying to get your balance, like almost like my eyes are going in different directions. They're looking in different directions. It's not a great, shit.
no,
Woo.
not,
All right.
it's a bad room.
Um,
Now, for me personally, this room is the best of any of them.
really?
Yes.
Oh, not me, sister.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay.
Yeah, this room creeps me out a lot. I won't even work in here anymore. Yeah, I will not. When I sit in here, things move, things happen in here that I myself cannot explain.
Yeah.
So I just don't come in here. As you can tell, all of
Yeah.
my stuff in here has now
Ooh.
gotten piled in here because of that, because I refuse to sit in here.
Okay. I think there's one more place for us to look at, right?
The
There's
porch.
a port. Let's try that, and then we've got to get started clearing this because now I'm
I'm
getting
so curious though why that room to me feels it doesn't feel good, but it feels the best.
yes, and it feels
That is
horrible for me.
And
how
I
I.
just don't know why. It's so interesting.
And now
That's how I felt.
I'm starting to choke in here. As
Yes.
soon as we started walking,
Yes. This
um,
is my enclosed porch.
okay. Is this how near to where your trailer actually sits to where if you know that trailer wasn't the man blew up?
Um, I want to say it's up on the other side of the trailer park,
Okay.
like way up on the other side.
All right.
This is so suffocating.
Yes.
Um,
I feel like I'm being choked by something like
choked.
that. But this feels like I so the fire, the smoke, you know how that's what it feels. It doesn't feel like someone has their hands around my neck.
No,
Like I'm
it
breathing in
internal.
something, yes, that is choking me.
Yes. And that
Woo.
trailer right there is the one that Mary's daughter and her son-in-law live in.
Okay.
Literally right directly across.
Woo.
There's Miss Maya. She's coming to say hello, I guess. And you can see, she's always doing this, always wiggling her head back and forth like something's bothering her.
Yeah, it's this. I think
There she
there's a
goes
lot of
again.
things. There's a lot of things I think. Um, whew,
Yeah, we don't come out here very often.
no, and I think that's by design. I think this whole choking thing is kind of like the smell thing, keeping you out, trying to get you to move, trying to disorient you. Um, for whatever the reason, and there could be a gazillion reasons, he's targeted you, your family. I'm going to say your family. Um, oof. So I'm gonna, Mari-Lyn, do you want me to start clearing or do you want to start clearing? Autumn,
Um,
feel free to go to wherever in the house feels best for you.
Okay. Maya, come on.
I agree.
Hey.
Um,
Let's go. Come on.
yeah,
Come on.
I want to say that I want to start
Oh.
clearing the energy. I don't know. Do we start at opposite? I don't know. I'm sorry. I got in that outdoor space.
Yeah, that was
Man,
rough.
I got taken
This,
out.
this is what she does. And she's
Oh,
been doing this for months.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see her ears. She has scratched
Oh,
herself.
Oh, poor
Yes.
baby.
yeah. That's that
She,
stress, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, this is what we go through
Mar-
daily.
Marilyn.
Whew.
So
Yeah.
how about
There you
I'll take care of the grids in the home and you take care of the dogs.
Yes. I will start taking
Let's
care of the
start
dogs.
there. Okay. So go
Yep.
ahead, make yourself comfortable, Autumn. We're just going to start clearing. It doesn't take us a long time, but
Okay.
ugh. Okay. I'm having to go against that current. Um, Go against the current to ooh,
Shake it off, puppy. Shake it off.
yeah. Here we go. I had to start all the way under,
Mhm.
way down in the earth to start clearing this out. I almost got my drum out, but then it cleared real quick. So, um, whew. Actually, I'm going to rattle a little bit. You may be able to hear that. Well, you may not, but I'm going to rattle some to get this. Ah. Mama, we welcome you. And your beautiful earth energy. You are welcome. Whew. There we go. Ah. There. He had a major, like block where the earth, the energy could not come up. and heal this river he put in, but that's no longer there. So Mama Gaia can actually do her job now and get rid of this. There was so the earth heals itself, and the part of how the earth can heal itself is through movement, and like she can bring in a vortex to start cleaning, to start moving that energy. And she had tried, and it just wasn't. He put some sort of block, or he sort of used that even to really further his river. There we go. So we're going to send out all of that energy. She has now taken over this river of energy. Spirit has, they're sort of, when we do clearings, even though everything is spirit and it's all one energy, when we do clearings, it often sort of feels like two different energies, sort of this Mother Earth, Father Sky type feeling. And they've come together now and are moving the energy out through. She has taken over.
My heart rate has slowed down too, very much so,
Oh, good.
because it used to be really fast.
Yeah.
And my dog has calmed down.
Nice.
Yeah, the dogs both got a little bit more healing than would normally happen with just clearing them.
And Mari-Lyn, will you clear Autumn's energy too?
I will. I'm clearing the car right now and
Oh,
fixing the
okay.
grids.
Okay.
It crossed my mind, and I thought I was going to do it before I don't
Okay.
want to forget. Um, yeah, let's get Autumn's energy cleared. Autumn, do you hold your breath often?
Yep.
Yeah, you need to really work on that.
And this will help.
It will.
I do it more because my heart rate's so high. So I try to do it to get it to slow down.
And that actually makes it worse.
Yeah, it does.
But it's a natural thing to do. It's not like
Mhm.
you're doing something that's unnatural or something. That's what we do. Whew, okay. Gonna ground all this out. Whew. Whew. Man, the thirst is coming. It's typically how I know it's almost done. I get really thirsty. All right.
How are you feeling, Autumn?
Much better, actually. My ears are ringing, if that is anything.
It is sort of that changing there. What I heard, like changing of the guard.
Hmm.
Mari-Lyn, what do you?
Um, I'm going to clear the fiance now
Okay, as much as you can. I
as
don't
much
know.
as I can.
Yeah.
Um, and that will just be that
Oof.
energy that he carries with him that is of the old energy of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is all that is.
Whew.
I say he just texted me to tell me that he was having an anxiety attack.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
As the energy shifts, that certainly. Well, and then the entity is none too pleased.
Frothing at the mouth.
Yes. And he can't go anywhere. We've got him. The guardians have him, are just holding him. He's not going anywhere. He tried to get away. As Mari-Lyn said, he does not know us very well.
No,
He
no.
tried to get to know us. He showed up at both our homes a few times since the consultation. Actually, before the consultation, and then at least one time after. Ah,
Well, hopefully the panic or the anxiety attack is over
yeah,
for your fiance.
He hasn't said anything yet, but I'm sure he will. He always does
good.
because he has heart problems. So, yeah,
I can see that in this home. Absolutely.
yes.
And this guy absolutely could have had, because the woman who died there of a heart attack is not there,
Okay.
but this entity absolutely contributed to that heart attack. He's pretty smart. He's very old. He makes people sick. He can, uh,
Well, I feel like that's what happened right before all that was supposed to happen the first time.
Yeah, he didn't cause her heart attack. She had heart problems, right? Is that what you said?
excuse
But
me.
he absolutely exasperated it.
Yeah,
Ah,
my ears aren't ringing as bad now. So that's a
Good.
good thing.
yeah. There was the only way to get this energy to move, the lower energy to move through, to transmute, was to bring in such a high vibration to counter it, and that's going to, like, ear ringing, kind of give like a headache for a moment. That could have caused also your fiance's heart palpitations, is just switching that
Mhm,
energy so fast because it had to be
mhm.
done fast. Um, Sometimes they'll do it slow. I don't know the reason. Spirit does not tell me the why we have to go fast this time or why we have to go slow. That's above my pay grade. We just know that that's
Mhm.
normal.
You might feel for the next day or two,
Yeah.
you stand up and you're like, whoa, stood up way too fast. It's going to take some time
Breathe when
to
that happens.
adjust,
And
and really be aware of your breath and learn to belly breathe.
Yes.
yeah,
No more shallow breathing into your chest. Full on belly breaths.
okay.
All right. Should we ask her? Are you ready, Marilyn? Should we ask her to walk through? Do you want to do something with the dude first, or do you
Well,
want to?
that's what I was just gonna say, but he's just getting taken away. I
Yeah.
mean, he is not making that choice to heal right now.
Right.
He is
Well,
like,
and you fight with the guardians, and at some point they're just like, okay,
right?
you're
And
done.
that's what
Yeah.
I feel. We're at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah. Okay.
They're just taking him.
See
So,
ya.
yeah.
Ciao.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
If you're ready to walk through Autumn,
It's okay. It's
And just
okay.
let us know how things feel. Yeah.
Well, I don't feel as scared back here right now, so that's a good
Good.
thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's brighter.
Very
it
much
is
so.
Yeah.
And I don't feel nauseous to my stomach.
Good.
good.
I don't feel the spinning in my head.
Mm-mm.
I do feel lightheaded at the moment. I just got up too fast.
Yep.
Yep.
And anytime that, just stop for a moment, take a few deep breaths, allow your body to get grounded and present, and then move on. And that will be, like Marilyn said, next few days, up to a week,
Mhm.
probably, or maybe. Oh, this feels better.
You want me to go out on the porch still?
Sure. Oh, better.
It used to smell like smoke out here, like somebody was always having a fire,
Mhm.
like burning wood.
And the choking with the
Yep.
fires. Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna say that there was probably a forest fire many
think
years ago.
think she feels better too.
Yeah.
This is the most she's been up in
Oh, and her
a
tail's
very long
wagging.
time.
Yeah.
Oh yes, she hasn't done that in a while either. Come on, come on.
She
It's
just wants
too
to go
hot up
outside.
here. Come on.
Good for her.
Good girl. Good girl.
Whew.
My emotional support animal, so losing
Ah,
her is horrible.
yeah.
This one's already up too. She's not laying down and scared looking anymore.
No, look at her.
So
Hello, baby.
this one had been emotionally affected by that entity. Um, he had like gotten in her brain.
I think he prodded them to fight.
He's a pretty girl. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they
I
You
think
prodded.
he did. I think he did
Yeah.
too.
I think you're going to see a difference between your dogs. Like you're going to be able to start letting that one out of his crate, and yeah,
want this?
it's going
Is
to
that what
start
you
getting
want?
better.
Oh, they
Yeah.
both want a treat now. They're like, yeah,
Oh
come
yeah.
on.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling
This
good.
one was affected physically, and the damage to her skin has to heal. So she's going to continue exhibiting signs of distress because her skin is
Yeah,
wounded.
yeah.
Um,
Pretty bad. You can
But
hear,
look at her. Hi, sweetheart.
yeah.
Oh.
you have one over there. Go get it. Good,
She's like, I want another one.
Awesome. Yeah.
good girl.
Excellent.
All right, let's see how that bedroom and bathroom feels.
There's my laundry room. Feels good in here now.
Good.
Have not smelled that smell.
I
Mm-mm.
don't
Oh,
smell it anymore either.
Mm-hmm.
this is better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Much better. It's very
Smell
much
this.
Woo!
brighter in here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing how bright it gets when we bring in
Yep.
when that sort of yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
Much.
Uh it's kind of leaving me now too. Whew.
Poof. Uh-huh.
Getting grounded and it's like
Oh, here she comes. She would never come back to my room. This is the
Wow.
first time in months.
Yay,
Yay.
sweetheart. Good. All right. Is there you can keep the camera this way, you can turn it back on you, whatever feels right. Um, is there anything that you would like to before we say goodbye to our viewers? Is there anything that you would like to say or ask for or questions?
Besides the fact that you guys are amazing. No.
Aw, thank
you.
you.
And thank you for being patient with me while I was sick. And
Yes.
oh, that was horrible. And I really feel like that had a part to do with it. Like, I don't think whatever that was didn't want me to do it.
He did
And
not. No.
I got sick from it because of
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
So,
And he was very good at physically harming people. He's very he was very good at that. Well, still wherever
He was
is,
a
but
master.
he's not going to be able to do that anymore.
No.
so do you remember, like in the beginning, whenever I had first talked to you guys, I had told you about a Bible that was my grandmother's that was in my office.
Yes.
I got burned. Would that have been him then, not this whatever it was that was in my room?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It was all him.
It was all
It was
him.
it was a
All
perfect
him.
circle too, right down through
Okay,
the
why
middle.
don't you tell that story? Because I don't think we retold that story at the beginning before we started. If
Yeah.
you don't mind. Yeah, with the purple cross in the Bible, right?
Yes, it was actually a glass cross that my fiance's grandmother had given me a long time ago when I had first met Josh. I put that in my office and thought, that would protect me along with my grandmother's Bible that was very old, from when she was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I did tell you guys I threw it in the garbage. I felt so rude for throwing it in the garbage.
Yeah.
But it had gotten burned right through the center of it. I opened it to a certain page that I had read in the Bible that night that I really liked, and I left it open that night. And when I woke up the next day, there was a perfect circle burned through the middle of it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It
that's
was,
just frightening. You know, that I assume that really startled you. And
yes, it
talk
was
about
another
anxiety.
Fred Flintstone moment.
Yeah. Yes. I can hear the
Right.
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
He was absolutely able to do that. Yeah. He was very powerful. You're not the only family in this area in the park that he affected. He won't be affecting them anymore. It would be nice if, I mean, so this that the river runs, that was there, that energy, that really low vibrational energy that ran through the park, that has now been taken over by the earth mother. So it will be a higher vibrational energy, so hopefully that will be able to clear out all the other homes that it runs through. If not, and if you hear somebody say something, we certainly would, we can't clear anyone's space unless they ask us to, but
Right.
that will be a big help for everyone who lives there.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, well,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
'Cause I
powerful.
already-
He was
I've
one
pointed a
powerful son
couple
of a bitch.
people.
He was powerful and sneaky.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So,
not so sure that he hasn't had an effect on my back.
oh yes, your back has been sore
Mm-hmm.
since the night before the consultation. I think, right? A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
I mean, I do have an issue with my back, and
Yes.
there is a reason for it, but I think
Yeah.
I am starting to think that he has exasperated it, even though I was convinced he had nothing to do with it.
And he was good at that too, right? He was good at
Yeah,
getting you to think, oh, it was not him. That can't be that.
yeah,
Yes. The whole
yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
Yes. And as we all know, and I'll say it again because we have new people to the channel that haven't watch us for long. When everyone has a point in their body that's sort of a stress place. For Mari-Lyn, it's her back, right? Mine is my gut. Some people it's like headaches or that weird the
Teeth?
teeth that I was feeling in the other,
Hmm.
um, your heart, whatever it is. Everyone has a place of stress, and the low vibration of energy will land right there and exasperate it. When there's an entity, oh, hi, baby. When there's an entity
Aw.
that knows what they're doing or an old earthy, they poke at it. They poke at those spots. They know where they are and will
Mhm.
make them worse.
What are you hiding for?
You know, the teeth, I wonder if that had some, if that's how the woman who died of the heart attack, if that's if she felt that,
Oh, that was her place of stress.
because that's very, it's possible
Grinding.
with heart attack for you to feel it in the jaw.
Yes. Interesting. Could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
No, no.
yeah. There are some unanswered questions and we're just not privy to them. So,
No.
um, thank you, Autumn. This was
Yeah.
wonderful. So grateful that you reached out and so very grateful that you
Yes.
allowed us to put this on our channel. You're going to help people. And if any of you out there who are watching need your home cleared, please reach out. Home, land, office, whatever it is.
And paranormal or not, because
Yes,
energy,
yes,
we can have energy disturbances and it not be paranormal.
yes,
Mm.
yes. If
So,
you have, if you're an owner of a garden or a vineyard or you have some sort of
a
farm or
farmer,
crops and you're having a hard time getting things growing or things are going weird, we do that too.
yep,
We help get the earth moving again and bringing abundance and our
land renewal.
yes, land renewal.
Yeah.
Our website TCS everydaypsychics.com.
Mhm.
Please go there. We have a contact form and someone will get back to you. We have someone who monitors our emails, so she will get back to you right away and we'll take care of it for you. And clearings are always free.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Yes, they are.
All right. Autumn, stay on the
Mhm.
line. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
Talk to you.
Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.